Good evening. Welcome to Nigeria Live Television. Here are the top stories. Governor Diri marks start of match with goodwill message. Bayelsa government launches fourth phase of skills initiative. Nigerian Army trains 60 soldiers to protect oil facilities in the Niger Delta region. Middle East tensions escalate amid Iranian strikes and regional clashes. Thank you for staying with us. I am Barbie Mkparu. Here are the main stories making the headlines. Governor of Bayelsa State, His Excellency Senator Doye Diri, has welcomed residents of the state to the month of March 2026. In his message, he said he thanked Bayelsans for their continued support, love, understanding, and prayers, and wished them a pleasant Sunday. He reaffirmed that the government of assured prosperity remains committed to fulfilling its promises toward unity, stability, growth, and development in the state. Governor Diri assured residents that all ongoing projects are fully funded and progressing in line with approved schedules, and also wished the citizens a fruitful and rewarding month ahead. In another development, Bayelsa State Governor Senator Doye Diri has called on residents to embrace Thanksgiving as a way of life, describing gratitude to God as the foundation for sustained peace, progress, and divine intervention. Represented by his deputy, Honorable Peter Akpe, at the maiden edition of Ekeremo Local Government Area Annual Thanksgiving, tagged Ekelga Annual Day, the governor made the call while addressing participants. He urged Bayelsans to cultivate a lifestyle of praise and appreciation of God's mercies, particularly the gift of life, citing Psalm 150 and the biblical account of the 10 lepers to emphasize that gratitude attracts greater blessings. Governor Diri also advised residents to thank God for both answered and unanswered prayers, describing latter as a part of divine plans for greater miracles, while cautioning against turning Thanksgiving celebrations into avenue for financial appeals. The governor commended the chairman and legislative arm of Ekeremo and Kolokuma-Opukuma local government councils for domesticating the Bayelsa State Annual Thanksgiving Day, and encouraged other councils to follow their example. In his remark, the executive chairman of Ekeremo Local Government Area, Mr. Isaac Oniye, said that the annual Thanksgiving was instituted through legislation to promote unity, peace, and spiritual growth, marking over 3 decades of the council's existence. The event attracted traditional rulers, political leaders, and government officials, including Chief Fred Agbedi and other dignitaries. Also, Bayelsa State government has announced a revised date for the distribution of funds for the Phase 4 of the Doye Diri Skills Acquisition and Empowerment Program. According to the technical advisor to the governor on entrepreneurship development and director general of the program, Mrs. Charity Cairns Godwin, the adjustment became necessary due to other state activities. Applicants are required to present photocopies of their local government identification letter and either their national identification number slip or voter's card. The distribution schedule is as follows. Yenagoa Local Government Area, 2nd March 2026, 9 a.m. at the LGA headquarters. Kolokuma-Opukuma, 5th of March, 9 a.m. at the local government area headquarters. Southern Ijaw, 9th of March, 9 a.m. at the LGA headquarters. Sagbama, 11th of March, 9 a.m. at the LGA headquarters. Ekerema, 13th of March, 9 a.m. at the LGA headquarters. Brass, 16th of March, 9 a.m. at the local government area headquarters. Nembe, 18th of March, 9 a.m. at the LGA headquarters. Ogbia, 19th of March, 9 a.m. at the LGA headquarters. The government stated that officials from the Office of the Technical Advisor, working in collaboration with Youth President and Community Development Committee Chairman, will supervise the exercise to ensure transparency. The program offers training in digital technology, creative arts, fashion, agriculture, renewable energy, technical repairs, and other vocational skills aimed at promoting entrepreneurship and self-reliance. Authorities have warned that previous beneficiaries who received starter packs are not eligible to participate in the Phase 4, adding that defaulters risk arrest and prosecution. Governor Doye reaffirmed his administration's commitment to sustainable empowerment and economic development across Bayelsa State. The federal government has approved a transition period for the implementation of direct payments by oil contractors into the Federation account under the Executive Order 9 of 2026, issued by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The measure is aimed at strengthening the management of petroleum revenues and safeguarding public health and funds. In a statement, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Wale Edun, who chairs the committee, said the transition period will ensure the new system is introduced without disrupting existing contractual and financing arrangements in the oil sector. The Nigerian Army has trained 60 young soldiers to enhance the protection of oil facilities and combat oil theft in the Niger Delta region. The troops drawn from the 89 regular recruit intake completed the program less than 2 months after graduating from the Nigerian Army Depot. The training was conducted at the headquarters of the 3 Battalion in Delta State. It was monitored by the commander of the 63 Brigade, Brigadier General Morufola Shonibare, and commander officer of the battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Abdulaziz Haruna, along representatives of the security agencies. The soldiers received instruction in crowd control, peace enforcement, and counter-terrorism operations with emphasis on safeguarding civilian lives and critical oil and gas infrastructure. A new initiative is set to boost the nutritional quality of meals for millions of primary school pupils worldwide. TechnoServe Nigeria has signed a memorandum of understanding with a national homegrown school feeding program to strengthen food standards and safety. The agreement signed in Abuja focuses on improving meal quality while supporting local farmers and supply the National Feeding Scheme. The program operates under the National Social Investment Program Agency, which oversees the federal government's key social interventions. At the signing, National Program Manager Princess Aderemi Adebola described the partnership as a critical pillar for national development, emphasizing its role in safeguarding the long-term well-being and nutrition of Nigerian children. The collaboration is also expected to create a more sustainable supply chain, ensuring that school meals meet international safety and health standards. An Iranian drone struck the runway of a United Kingdom Air Force base in Cyprus, hours after Prime Minister Keir Starmer said Britain would not join the United States and Israel in their conflict with Iran. He stated that the lessons of the Iraq War would be learned. The Prime Minister confirmed that he has approved a U.S. request to use British bases for what he described as specific and limited defensive purposes. The Middle East Minister Hamish Falconer also maintained that the United Kingdom is not at war. New Iranian strikes have been reported across parts of the Middle East, including Saudi Arabia, where authorities say a fire at oil refinery is now under control. A joint statement by Gulf states and the United States has condemned Iran's indiscriminate and reckless missile and drone attacks. In Kuwait, the military stated that several U.S. fighter jets have crashed, though the crew members were unharmed and the cause is under investigation. Meanwhile, Lebanon's health ministry says Israeli strikes in Beirut will also serve, and southern Lebanon have killed at least 31 people, noting that the attacks were in response to Hezbollah fire. In Israel, 9 persons were killed in an Iranian missile strike on the city of Beit Shemesh. And in Cyprus, a British Royal Air Force base was reportedly targeted in a suspected drone strike, with family members being moved off base as a form of precaution. Tensions in the Middle East have escalated following a direct missile attack by Iran's Revolutionary Guards. A statement by the elite military says its latest strikes targeted the office of the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the headquarters of the Israeli Air Force commander. In a statement, the guards confirmed the use of Haber missiles, describing the targets as the headquarters of the criminal Zionist regime. The escalation comes as Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian made a key change to his military cabinet. President Pezeshkian appointed Revolutionary Guards General Majid Elben Reza as acting Minister of Defense following the death of his predecessor in recent combined Israeli and U.S. strikes. Social media personality Pella has generated mixed reactions online after presenting his partner Jarvis with a brand new Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 as a birthday gift. The luxury vehicle, valued at millions of naira, left Jarvis visibly emotional in a video that has gone viral since then. While some supporters praised the gesture, others criticized him as excessive, drawing comparisons to a vehicle he previously purchased for his mother. Responding to the backlash, Pella defended his decision, saying the gift reflected his financial standing and was a reward he believed Jarvis deserved. He added that even when buying a vehicle for his mother, critics would have reacted regardless of the price or brand chosen. And that concludes the news on Niger Live Television. I am Barbie Mkparu. Thank you so much for watching, and do stay with us for more updates. Good evening and Happy New Month.
electric cars, heavy-duty off-road equipment, reverse engineering, technological development, Academy for Innovators and Impressionable Minds.